Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I need to tell you this story. When I was a girl, I cleaned banks. Um, there was one job that I really didn't like, and that was that pole, that brass pole that held up that velvet rope that created the queue for people to stand in line at the bank. That pole was nasty and sticky and dirty from the hands and kids who'd been handed lollipops and adults who leaned too hard to the left. Hmm. And every day I had to clean that dirty pole, those poles, because there were many of them. And you had to not just clean them, but I wanted to see my face in it. And there was this moment where I'd remove the gunk and the grime, chewing gum and handprints, and I'd get down to just that brass pole, and then I'd polish it to the point where I could see myself. And right at the point where I could see myself, there was this flash of joy because I had done my job so well that it had yielded what I intended. And then that moment of joy would leave. It was fleeting because I would realize that I had to do that same hard work again the next day. I was only 12 at the time, but by the time I was doing that job and I was 13, I realized that if I wanted to find any real joy in my life, I was going to have to find a way to extend that moment, 3 seconds of joy. I decided that I would have to find joy in doing it because moving from obligation to joy is really the work. If you move from the obligation of, I've got to do this so that I can make some money for my family to help support, into purpose, that cleaning this thing creates a thing whereby people like me can come to this bank and put their money in and save something and do something and buy a house. So I went from cleaning that pole to I'm helping people buy a house. I was just 13, but I realized that the purpose behind the thing was bigger than the thing that I was doing, and that would have to keep me. Even now, if I feel that something is an obligation, I look for the joy in it. I look for the purpose. I look for the raison d'être. I look for my why. And I know my why is bigger than the thing that I am doing. Sometimes the thing that we set out to do can become such a heavy obligation and burden that it feels like it's the thing that is keeping us from being who we are. But if you can find your reason, your purpose, your why me here now, as the brilliant Dr. Naim Akbar asked us to ask, then those 3 seconds of joy becomes a life filled with purpose. I love you.